Being here, now, settling and dropping in, and expanding into the living universe, so sensing space, sensing spaciousness, and the vastness of our being. So as we find our way into spaciousness, sometimes we feel a sense of, wow, there is so much in this universe, and sometimes we feel a vast sense of expansiveness. And it's a sense of, and I relate to all of this. All of this is part of me. All of this is part of my reality and my realization. I share a connection with all of this. And as I develop this sense of interconnectedness, my rapport with the cosmos improves all the time. I connect more and more. So being very deliberate in placing our awareness in spaciousness and training the mind to do this. The mind is completely trainable. So training our minds to sense. So it's not that I'm thinking about space, it's that I'm sensing spaciousness, as if this body is a stellar formation, as if it is changed in an intelligent way by the cosmos. And so being open to allowing ourselves to recognize our fears, the ways in which we connect with fear in the world, and sensing that these fears commonly choke us up. They commonly cause us to tense and to shut off and to be defensive or go on the offense. And so surrendering and being open and softened in the face of our fears, and recognizing that these are simply movements that we connect with. In other words, they do not define us. Our awareness of them is not fearful. Our awareness of them is far vaster, far greater. And in this way, allowing ourselves to be changed, to be softened. It's not that we necessarily get rid of all of our fears, because it's helpful to be able to step away from an oncoming bus. But we learn that many of our fears are actually far greater in our minds than anywhere else. That we amplify things, and that in and of themselves they're not the way we think they are. So softening and recognizing the possibility of relating differently. And so today deliberately choosing 6 things. How may I relate differently to these things where I may usually come from a place of fear? And these scenarios, if they don't happen in our relationships in the world, may occur in our minds. How may I relate to this differently, or just be with fear and allow it to pass. So dwelling in spaciousness, or gently bringing this practice to a close.